Well, here it is, opening day, 2015, spring turkey season. My dad and I are going to a spot we've hunted for years and years. We both killed turkeys down there several years in a row, and I've had a chance to film him on quite a few hunts down there. Well, we get all set up next to these trees down here in the woods, and we knew the turkeys were roosting down in this area, and we hear one gobble, and he's right there on top of us.
I see him sitting there, you see him? You see him sitting up there? Yeah. Look at you, 12 o'clock. Yeah, you see him puffed up.
This old turkey just gobbling and gobbling and gobbling, and I start to go over and get a little footage of my dad sitting there next to the tree, and I thought, uh-oh. I spotted him sitting on the limb. So I kind of ease the camera back over and I zoom in on him, and I found him there sitting on the limb. So we got a little footage of this turkey sitting on a limb. It's always good when you can get in this close on these birds.
Well, there's nothing like knowing the turkeys and knowing where they roost and being able to hunt a piece of property to where you can get in close like you do on these birds. Old Terry and Lynn, you can't get much closer than that without flushing one.
We're sitting there waiting for these turkeys to fly down, and I kind of look around. I don't see any other birds there. We don't hear any hens. So we're thinking we're going to have a pretty good chance being in this close to these birds. Once they hit the ground, they should come running.
I tell you one thing, it's a good thing old Terry had the camera and not the shotgun, because when that thing was dancing on that limb, I think he might have been trying to get the old barrel up on him.
Well, as you can see, this old gobbler flies down, he hits the ground, and there's a little break in the hill right there, so he drops down just where we can't see him. And then I see another one come in from the side and hit the ground down there next to him.
I see him coming. At 1 o'clock.
Now my dad gives a few soft calls, get this turkey wound up a little bit, and before you know it, here he comes. This old gobbler, he's working his way in and getting closer to us, and he's just strutting around, gobbling, doing what you want these big birds to do, coming our direction. Well, pretty soon he gets up here and shows himself, and this is where it gets real interesting.
Legends never die when the world is calling you. Can you hear them screaming out your name? Legends never die, they become...
At Living the Dream Outdoor Properties, we believe it all starts with a love for the land. From working cattle ranches to hunting retreats, large timber tracts to river and lake hideaways, we value the tradition and freedom that land gives us. We appreciate your business and thank you for choosing Living the Dream.
To get where you want to be in life, as a man, as a dad, as a hunter, you will carry some heavy loads, and through them we realize that virtues like strength and reliability matter most. From ourselves and our gear. Ultimately, what matters is not the weight of the load, but how we carry it. Alps Outdoors.
Well, he gets in where we think he's close enough, and I give old Dad the go ahead. Well, Dad puts a good shot on this bird as usual. I tell you what, all the times we've been down here together, that's the best quality time anybody could ever have with their dad, going out to the woods. I'm glad he's always taken me out to the woods since I was knee-high to a grasshopper, and this is kind of our time together. Anytime we get out in the woods together, whether it's turkey hunting, mushroom hunting, deer hunting, it doesn't matter. Just being out there with Dad, that's some special time for us.
Yep. Making some film for these boys here so they maybe get it on TV even a little bit.
The outdoor vigilantes have struck early this morning, and all I've got to say is it is about dang time. These same two gobblers, I'm pretty sure it's the same two gobblers we chased around last weekend with my boy Brett during the youth turkey season, and they would go everywhere but where we was at. We could see them, just couldn't get close enough to them, and they just wanted to, I don't know, you call to them, they'd walk around you.
Yep.
I guess.
Didn't this morning though.
Yep, they didn't make it this morning. The old Mossberg bark, comp and choke, laid him down hard. His old head can't take any more lead than what it's got in it, I don't think. And he was a little farther than what we thought. Actually, I think he's about 35, 40 yards. And
too far, really.
we probably would have waited for him to get closer, but we haven't had a good video session in a while, me and old Dad here.
Yep. Well, we got one now. Pretty morning. Off pretty windy, but outside of that it's pretty. We're going to go try to see if we can round up another in here just in a little bit. They're not gobbling very good this morning for some reason. But this one here he was tearing it up.
Yeah, we got down here early this morning before daylight, and just stood around waiting to hear one gobble, and hey, we were right here on top of him pretty much. We didn't walk another 20, 30 yards to where we set up, and directly it started getting light, and I spotted him on the limb down there.
Yep.
So we got to watch him fly down, and then that other gobbler, he was shut mouth this morning, didn't want to gobble, so
thought it might have been a hen.
Yeah, we thought it was a hen that flew down, and directly seen his beard when he come walking up the hill. I seen him first.
Yeah.
So,
but I was waiting for the old whitehead here.
Vigilante struck. Now we'll go see if we can get me one. Pick some mushrooms. We're going to take a picture and send it to Cody and see how good they did this morning. Hopefully him and Butch put the hurt on one.
That's right.
Stick with us, folks.
Multi-use versatility. Single passion. Your hunt depends on great gear. Alps Outdoors. Exceed your expectations.
We're out in the turkey woods. I've got my wife Rachel and my two daughters Haley and Lindsay. They're little bitty guys. They love to hunt. They hadn't had much luck during the youth season, so I've got them out with me. It's the last day of turkey season, and I took them to a spot where I've had these jakes, big groups of jakes coming in, and I knew they weren't going to be picky, especially with it being the last day. So I take them down there, and right off the bat, we've got turkeys a-gobbling all around us. Now keep in mind, I'm in here running the camera in the blind with my wife Rachel and my two daughters. That's 4 of us. Here comes 4 jakes. Now I have no intentions of shooting one of these jakes. But now these girls, that's another story. Now these jakes come boogieing in here, and I tell you what, I never seen so many barrels sticking out this ground blind. It looked like a battleship. When I give them the green light, will you see what happens?
Lindsay, are you ready? Are you ready, Lindsay? I'm ready. Ready? 1, 2, 3. Do you want me now?
Look at that. All three of you guys got birds. Check it out.
He's so strong.
Holy smoke. Look at that. Look at that one. You guys just got a triple. Look at that one. Look at that one.
He's like, check it on. He's like, are you okay, dude?
He's trying to hit the other. He's pecking the other one.
He's
Look.
like, hey buddy, what happened?
Look at that.
Girls, we did it. Surprise me, guys.
Oh, I can tell now.
I'm so excited, girls. Don't move. Just like that. Let's see what he
Buddy,
does.
put your heads down. I'm going to go ahead and bust it. Oh, I may not.
Just are you sure?
He's taking that other one.
Now I had no intentions of shooting one of these jakes, but you know, how often do you get a double or a triple, especially a quadruple? Well, today, all three of my girls, my 2 daughters and my wife, smack jakes, and this one just wants to stand around there and putt and test me. And since it's the last day, I said, hand me the old shotgun.
I think you should bust him, Dad.
He went out in the pond. He went out in the pond. Look at that. Mine's out in the pond.
You nailed him in the butt.
Now, wouldn't you know it? Just my luck. 4 jakes are shot and mine winds up in the pond.
Mom. Did you shoot him in the leg? Did you shoot Lindsay, look at that. Oh, look at that. Wow, girl. Oh, God. Can you grab it? How about I thought he just like moved. That's why. Can you get him, Linz? I don't know. Well, let's go get Mom's.
He's bloody.
Here, let's go get Mom's.
I
Got him?
don't know.
Got him? Lindsay, can you get him?
He's so heavy.
Well, let's go get Mom's.
Don't touch the blood.
Let's go get Mom's.
What? I like you, Mom.
Look at that, girls. Haha, we got triplets. Come on, guys. Let's go.
Daddy, let's go get yours too.
You're going to have to get yours.
Yeah. Oh, look at all the feathers. Spurs are.
Oh, wow.
Oh my gosh, Dad.
Now, I tried to get one of my girls to go out in that pond and get that turkey, but they wasn't having no part of that. They thought it was funny watching Dad go get that turkey. 41 years old. I've been hunting turkeys since I was 8. And I ain't never had one go in the water. Some deer, but not turkeys. You girls think it's funny, don't you?
Yeah, I'm not going out there.
At least he's not way out in the middle.
Oh.
I look like I got a drowned rat. What a morning. How often do you get to go out and take 4 birds all at once? Unbelievable. You know, I got to spend some valuable time with my wife and my little girls out here in the woods. We all got turkeys, and we got a story that we're going to be able to tell for a lifetime. Well, folks, you've seen it. we put them on them outdoor vigilante style. I've been hunting down here and been seeing nothing but jakes. I mean, I had like 10 jakes on me, so I saved them for the girls, my wife and my 2 little girls. My wife didn't get a chance to go very often, and the girls, they just like to shoot. So I brought them down here, and well, we didn't see 10, but we saw 4, as you saw. And I mean, these girls made short work of them. Well, we hope you liked our turkey hunts this week. You know, if you get a chance to take your wife and kids out hunting, take advantage of it. These are memories that they're never going to forget. If you like what you saw this week, check us out again here next week. Or in the meantime, go check us out on Facebook. Thanks for tuning in.